Mai aveshya mano ye mam nitya yukta upasate shraddhaya parayopetaha te me yukta tamamataha. People who do upasana. Upasana is always with the mind. A bhakti yogam nale mind da. Just because the hands are working alone doesn't make it bhakti. Just because the legs are working alone, it doesn't make it bhakti. Just because the vak is chanting something alone, it doesn't make it bhakti, which we are talking here. In the starting stages, we accept everything as bhakti. Karyame bhakti dhan solram. It is more to make sure that we understand it's the starting stage. What is the real bhakti na? Maya veshya manoyemam nitya yukta upasate. Not karyam karishyate illa. Upasate. Upasate means to do with mind. Yes, mental puja, mind involved puja is really, really superior. Not even comparison to just physical puja. No doubt about it. We all know that intuitively. There is even a story in Mahabharata which illustrates that point. It seems our Bhima, Bhima and Arjuna, both of them, they used to do Shiva Puja, it seems, on Shivaratri. And one day, Arjuna is asking Krishna, let us do Shiva Puja today. And Arjuna got, for doing Shiva Puja, I need a lot of Vilvana, that leaf, holy leaf, which we use for Shiva. And Arjuna arranged for big baskets of Vilva leaf. And then they all did Shiva Puja, it seems. And then after that, Shivaratri, all of them kept awake. And then finally, Arjuna asked, do you think Shiva Perumal would have liked my puja? Krishna says, why do you ask? Let us find out. Let us find out. And while they were going, Bhima was he was in a forest, he was doing this way. And Arjuna thought to himself, look at my brother Bhima. Oru Shivaratri eniki Shiva puja panna vendama. He's not doing anything at all like this. And he's just sitting just like that. He was thinking. But Bhima irukar illaya, Vayuputra, uttamamana jeevan. So when they actually took our Arjuna to Kailasa, it seems loads and loads of Bilva was going to Kailasa. And Arjuna thought, oh, my Vilvas are all going there. So he stopped one of the Buddha Kanas and said, where is this Vilvam going? Shiva Perumal. It's going to Shiva Perumal directly. And then he looked at Krishna, with pride. Krishna said, wait, who has sent all this Vilva? He asked Krishna, to make him understand what real puja is. And all the Buddha Kana said, this is all sent by Bhimasena of Dinnar. Then Arjuna got a shock of his life. Bhimasena didn't even move his little finger. And he's just sitting there. He was looking at here and there. Then he asked Krishna, what is this? What happened to all my Vilvana? That I don't know. But Bhimasena has sent so much of Vilva and it is going to Shiva Perumal. How come? He said, you looked at the basket, you took the Vilva and you said, Vilva I have arranged for Shiva. What Bhimasena did was, mentally was doing Sri Rudrarchanama. You see, he looked at all the Vilva forest and offered forest after forest, Manasaliya, by his heart. And he did the perfect puja, MANASA puja, which is heart. And Swami, our Bhagavan Sri Krishna said, that Vilva reaches Bhagavan faster. You see. Now this does not mean I don't do physical puja. Yes, I need to do it. This means, upasate here means that which involves my mind also. Until the mind becomes fully involved, certainly we have to do with our organs, hands, legs, walk, etc. But the real puja's completion comes in Manasa puja. Manasa. So we need to do both, it's an hand. And this Manasa puja is the highest. There is a lovely poem, our Swamiji, not poem, Divya Kirtanam. Our Swamiji likes. The essence of that Kirtanam is very beautiful. It is graced by Sri Sri Anna. He said, Hey Krishna, Pujam Svikuru Punya Sloka Purana Purusha Gopina Yaka Pujam Svikuru Nitya Yukta Upasate. I'm explaining. What is this puja? He said, first, we need to give asanam. Asanam samarpayami. To that upasanam Swamina, we put a asanam. And he says, for you, Krishna, the real asanam which I needed to give is Nava Bhakti Ratna Kachitam Mamakam. This is Kridhamaya Pitam Sangrihana. My Hridaya Mani, my wonderful little plank called my own heart, which is decorated with 9 gems of Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnoho Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmani Vedanam. That shall be your seat so that you can come and accept my puja, Krishna. Please welcome. Not here. Here. Adana puja. Asanam samarpayami Krishna Vapa. Please come, sit in my heart. Because I want to do puja now. Nitya Yukta Upasate. And for me to do Padhyam, we have to say, na, pade, Padhyam samarpayami. What is the Padhyam for me? Of course, we take a small spoon of water and say Padhyam samarpayami. We do it as external puja. Parallelly, in internal puja should come. When we say, Krishna, you have come and sat in my heart, na? Slowly tears of joy comes in our eyes, na? That he says, Nayanagali tena bhashpodakena padyam svikuru bhaishmi ramana. Hey Krishna, that tears of joy which is shedded by my eyes shall serve as the padyam for you. Which Krishna? Krishna in my heart. For the outer Krishna, I will still use padyam. Mahatmas who are Prema Bhaktas don't stop doing puja. So this is not replacing it. It is the one which supplements it. You see. And then what is my Nivedanam? We do some Amsai, we say. We have to give some food, some Amsai to Bhagavan as an offering. He says that bhava which I have, that bhakti, that is the bhakshya vishesham for you. Enjoy the bhavas I have about you, the way in which I remember you, the sweet memories of, sweet remembrances of all your leelas, sweet remembrances of all your qualities. That's my bhakshya vishesham for you, Krishna. And what is the real deepam? Pokanda, I'm listening to Bhagavad Gita and getting that jnanam, isn't it? I'm talking about Bhagavad Gita to reinforce that jnanam, isn't it? So he's saying, Nirmala Divya Jnana Prakasham Nirajanami Svikuru Deva. This is that Mangala Harati I do outside now with the Deepam is what I do it for that Krishna. But the Jnanamayam, Mat Karma Krit Mat Paramo or Jnana Irukku, that Krishna is Param. And apart from Krishna, Anya Tattvam Aham na Janendra Param, that Jnanam is the little Deepa Arati I am doing. Jnanamaya Pradipam is the actual Arati I am giving you in that heart, which is the seat for you to sit. And the Padyam, the tears of joy is Padyam. When I think about your Kripa, I get horripilation. That is the Pushpa Mala for you. And what is that I am going to offer as Amsai? Is my Bhava Bhakti is what is I am going to offer to you. Yena Mat Paramakrit, Mat Paramo, Mat Bhaktaha. So that Bhava Bhakti I have is the what do you call, it's the offering. And when it is offered to Bhagavan, it becomes prasadam. And what is the deepam na? Mat paramo gardan deepam. And he says, this is what is called nitya yukta upasate as a puja. And on the puja, another upasate means mind. He's a great devotee. He is sitting for a long time. Allah, right? He is preparing. He is preparing. When we say bhakti na, it has to do with our heart. It has to do with the love. It has to do with the involvement. Like a taila dharaya, nitya yukta, day and night. Until we get there, which only Krishna can bless, we need to persist with a very simple path shown by our Bhagavatam. Lot of shravanam, lot of kirtanam, lot of smaranam as a practice. Once we do this, it's called sadhana bhakti. The sadhana bhakti leads us to the sadhya bhakti, which I just told you about, which is what is in the heart, the clarity, Krishna paratharam naste. Krishna anya tattvam aham na jane. That is jnana deepam. This is the heartfelt upasana. And the constant love which gushes when I remember the various qualities, the form, and the various leelas of Bhagavan becomes the bhakshyam. This becomes an offering to Bhagavan. And the reaction which Bhagavan blesses in form of bhava lakshanam becomes the tirtham for Bhagavan, padyam for Bhagavan, and mala for Bhagavan. And when I am practicing all these 9 parts of yoga, that are the gems studded in the plank of my heart, which is purified by my constant chanting of the divine name. This is nitya yukta upasate, because upasate means upa asate. I am slowly going nearer and nearer to Krishna. Na? Which is going? My mind is going nearer and nearer to Krishna. Upa na, nearer. That's why we called it upasanam. And when you say upavasam, you say no, upvas. Today is my upvas. Why do you say upvas? And it is because if we can somehow control the diet that day, we have a better chance for these sense organs to be not that much, jumping around. It won't be excited. It will be calm. And hence the mind can stay. Vasam is staying. Mind can stay close to divinity. And that's why we say fasting as upavasam. And upa asanam is upasana. So the mind has to go close, 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 close. So close that the mind sits in the lap of Krishna. You see, how do I do that? I do that by first external practices of whether I like or not sadhana bhakti. Whether I like or not chanting. Half an hour, 1 hour, 1.5 hours, slowly. Shravanam, listen. And smaranam, every now and then take a break and say, Krishna, let me try to remember you. Whatever I heard, whatever I chanted, holding in the mind is remembrance. Holding the divine name is smaranam. Holding the divine form is smaranam. Holding the divine leelas of Bhagavan in our heart is smaranam. And remembering the lovely qualities, idalana smarikanum illaya. Smartavya, make somebody to remember, and we also remembering. Idalana can be practiced, right? So whenever we have time, instead of the mind going here and there, Krishna, that's why we need to listen. Shravanam is important. And that's what we are doing by our Guru's grace. When we listen to Govardhan Leela by our Swamiji, and he gives very, can I use the word, animated account of what happened. And slowly it is drizzling now. And then slowly the drizzle become a little greater rain. And soon, stuna stula varshadaraha, hailstorms is coming. And all the gopas wearing gopi chandanam, tulasi mala, little boy, small calf, and the mother, the father, they are looking out of the window. And slowly the sky is becoming darker and darker. Sun is totally gone now. It is now very, very heavy bearing, rain-bearing clouds. Samartakam, almost like deluge. Slowly water going up. And the little boy started playing there. And soon the mother realizes it's a danger. They call all the boys in. Water starts coming into their home. And all of them say, We have only one refuge, Krishna. And soon they all come like another ocean, like another flow of river. And this flow is going above the mountain when that water is coming below the mountain. Because this is a small Nanda Bhavanam. If you have been to Vrindavan, in Nanda Baba's Bhavan, Bhagavan is sitting down with a small turban in his head and a small peacock feather and wonderful blue Tirumeni. And this Neela Megam is looking at that Neela Megam and seeing what is happening. And that Neela Megam has already started showering water of deluge. This Neela Megam is waiting for all the bhaktas to come so that it can shower its wonderful rain called Kripa, and is sitting 1 feet above his thigh, 1 feet dangling down, almost like Dakshinamurti under this tree. And then with his flute in his hand, he is just playing, singing, and all the gopas come. They are shivering, Gopa Shitartaha. Huh? And then they said, Govinda, Sharanam Yayo. 7-year-old boy seeing all this, immediately looked at everybody's heart. None of them even questioned why you spoke like that, why you did like that. Krishna, because of you only we have this problem. They didn't even have that thought. They have only one thought. What do we do now, Krishna? You have to protect us. We all belong to you. Immediately Krishna gets this wonderful bhava. These people belong to me. It is for me to take care of them. I shall do anything to take care of them. I will even use all my yoga siddhis to take care of them. Mannatam, mat parigraham, mat goshtam, gopaye swatma yogena. And to protect them is my vratam. Krishna, Sharanagata Vatsala, idudan smara. Idudan bhakshya vishesham. This is what is the real prasadam or real amsai Manasa Puja offers to Krishna. See? Nitya Yukta Upasate, Evlo Saukyama Samsara Maya Sukha Vaidyam. Sukam Bhagavatam Kalau Ati Sukam. Dharmam Bhagavatam Kalau Ati Sukam. This puja is Saukyam, na? So next time when we take the small fruits we offer to our little Krishna, if we can spend 2 minutes remembering one Leela, Damodara Leela. Swamiji has given kirtans for that. Swamiji has given lectures for that. Ada nenachi Kattundan Kannan Uralinile Kattunna Panitiyapa. The one who is infinite, one who has neither inside nor outside, one who is limitless, out of the love he had, for the love which Yashoda Maya had, he was ready to be tied. Krishna, Kripalu, Damodara. See, idudha Nitya Yukta Upasate. See how beautiful, how joyful, how effortless it can be if you practice a little Swalpamapi Asya Dharmasya. You see? And here, that is what is being meant here. Nitya Yukta, they are always like that. And whatever happens in the outer world triggers thought of some Leela of Krishna. And that is what is called Nitya Yukta Upasate. Shraddhaya Parayopetaha Te me Yukta Tamamataha. He says they are endowed with supreme faith.